Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and I'm the owner and creator behind Simply Budgeted, where I design tools and resources for the cash stuffing and planning community. I'm also a wife and a mom to two beautiful children, and in our home, we're always striving to be just a little bit better with our finances than we were the day before. So if you love intentional money habits, simple systems, and budgeting with purpose, you're definitely in the right place. Hey guys, it has been like a year since I have been over here on YouTube. I apologize for the unintended hiatus. Last year really took me for a loop, and truth be told, YouTube just was not a priority of mine. I do want to come out with more educational content this year, and the long form content here on YouTube is a lot easier to provide that in-depth explanation and stuff like that. I can't make any promises. I'm not going to stress myself out about being on a consistent filming schedule. So bear with me while I try to add this into my routine. Today, we're going to focus on a binder walkthrough and just show you what I'm using this year and the reason why I chose the things that I did. So let's get started. So if you guys have been following me on my other platforms and you've been watching me cash stuff last year, you know that I have been using this lineup of binders. These are from Trang over at Trang's Plans. I will tag her down below and her website. I have absolutely loved using these. People ask me all the time where I've gotten them from. I am going to be making a switch this year. I have these binders over here from Melina over at the Millennial Dollar. I will likely be trading everything out. So really quick, just for comparison's sake, these are significantly larger. And I just love the size of them. So I plan to grab a couple more colors and I will probably swap them out, but I just wanted to show you because people are asking me all the time. Okay, so first things first, let's jump into, which binder do I want to jump into? I'm going to jump into my savings challenge one because I always stuff this one first. Okay, so this binder is from Melina over at the Millennial Dollar. This is my savings challenge binder. This is going to have my long-term savings challenges in here that are going to get me to $10,000 saved by the end of the year. This charm is from Budget with Liz. Absolutely love the little addition that these provide to the binders. I do plan to pick up a couple more. I know she made me a custom one for my Sweet Treat binder, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. So this is my savings challenge binder. This was like a freebie card that I had made last year. These little accents are from Melina over at the Millennial Dollar. This is from Crafted by Coco. It's just like the cutest little bear candy paperclip. I did end up making this dashboard. I don't sell it, but I just have this laid over my floral linen dashboard, which is available in my shop. So I just have these layered. I love the softness and the neutral tones because I am going for like a pop of color. Clearly, this is like the only thing that's neutral in my shop right now. Okay, so let's get into it. First up is my 1K investment monthly savings challenge. So this will save me $1,000 throughout the year. If you'll notice, there are 5 savings challenges. That's because this month is considered a magic month. So it has 5 Fridays. So next month, it'll only have 4 for the month of February. But I do sell this design in a 1K, 5K, and 10K option. So this is my 1K investment. I have a 5K inspiration monthly set, which will have all of the designs over here on the left. And then I have a 10K intention set, which is going to be, everything is going to be centered there in the middle. So you can find all of those options. I do have them in insert and envelope form available for purchase in my shop. So this was the first challenge that I chose. The next savings challenge I chose is my 3K floral set. Simple, chic, and beautiful. I love the soft brown details in this, so I did choose this one as well, so that gets me up to $4,000. And then this is a fan favorite, is the 2026 Friday Savings Challenge. So this one, you will save that date, and then at the end of the year, you will save $820. So for the magic months, like January has 5 Fridays, you will find that 5th Friday down here for those months. So this is specific to the calendar year. This is save $2,026 in 2026. So on this challenge, there are 52 amounts that will get you to that $2,026 amount. So on weeks that are maybe a little bit higher on your other challenges, you can choose some of the lower amounts or vice versa. This is my 26-week challenge. I really love this one. This one is kind of like a 3-in-1 savings challenge. So you can choose however you want to do this. You can choose the low amounts or the high amounts, which is just doubling that date. So again, on Friday, January 2nd, you can choose to deposit either $2 into this or $4. For me personally, I'm doubling up. So that's the third option, is you can save both amounts. So on this first Friday, I saved $6. On this second Friday, I saved $48. So this will be $90 in 2 weeks from now. And then I have my 1K emergency fund. This is a sparkle finish. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I really love this. So I am going to use this as a rainy day fund in my high yield savings account once I save this up. And then this is actually a little sneak peek. So I am creating a cutie collection. I already have the challenges created. I just have to figure out when I'm going to launch them. This is just a sneak peek. So this is my little lemon honey pot for $500. So everything previous to this, so all of these envelopes are going to get me just over $9,000 on their own. So I figured on this last one, this is 6 challenges. On this last one, I'm just going to rotate through a couple of savings challenges just to get me over that $10,000 mark. So the $10,000 is a minimum of what I want to save. So I'm hoping that these two will just help push me further and further. So anyways, and then back here, I have my kind of whenever challenges. So I have my $2 savings challenge, which I use my cherry on top savings challenge card with. So we're almost done. Every now and again, when I go into the bank to pull cash, I'll ask if they have any $2 bills, but I don't know exactly what I have planned for these. I think I want to use these for the Tooth Fairy. But I, again, don't really have a plan for this right now. And then my star notes, everybody always asks about this. So these star notes are when bills are being printed. If there is a misprint or an issue with the bill, they'll reprint the serial number and then they put a star after it to show that it was a reprint. So there's no, my understanding, there's like no specialty really to it other than these are just fun to come across and save. So I think I have $84 saved right now. I don't know what I'm going to do once they're done. I might throw them into my high yield savings account. 50s and 100s I think are going to be hard to come across, and I very rarely ever pull 2s. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't really have a plan for it, but I love that it's just kind of sitting here. So, and then my buffer, lately I have just been putting my change in here and then I kind of figure out where I want to disperse it or add any extra funds to. I just kind of like having this in the back. So this is my savings challenge binder. She's cute and she brings me a lot of joy. So, okay, next up is my 1 month ahead binder. So again, this binder is from Melina over at the Millennial Dollar. This is the color Strawberry Acai. Kind of go through the deco. These are all from Millennial Dollar. This is from Budget with Liz, where I get the charms from. And then this little bear is from Crafted by Coco. This dashboard is from my shop. So this is, typically it says sinking funds up top. I changed this one for me to say 1 month ahead. So if you go to order this, you are welcome to ask for that. I'm happy to change it for you. But these are all of the categories and the amounts that I'm saving for in this binder. So the way that I curated this is I knew that I wanted to treat this like a bill. So all of this money that we deposit into here is from our bills account. We're treating this like a bill. It's a non-negotiable for us. Now, this amount will not get me to 3 months saved in my 1 month ahead binder by the end of the year if I just do the bare minimum, but we're still paying off debt. So I'm hoping once we've paid off all of our credit card debt, I have about $15,000 left on that. And then we have a hospital bill that we still have to pay for my husband. So once all of that is taken care of, I want to increase this amount. So this is just your reminder that it's okay to change your process as you go. As you pay things off, you can increase in other areas. But this was an amount that my husband and I were both comfortable with. So I kind of reverse engineered and just picked a couple of the categories that I wanted to save for and just get started. So this is not all of the bills that I owe to get us to the 1 month ahead. This is just what kind of got me to that $150. I hope that makes sense. This is the Millennial Dollar Simply Budgeted 2.0 dashboard, bookmark, and cash inserts that you can find either in my shop or Melina's shop for purchase. So the categories I chose in this binder for now are car, childcare, Geico, my HELOC, internet, mortgage, phone, and utilities. So all of these, once I have these fully saved, this will actually be, I believe, just over $6,700. So that'll be a really good chunk to have. And once I have those saved, I'll move them over into my high yield savings account. I'll probably pick a couple different categories and switch it up and then keep going. Back here is my investing area. Now, don't come at me. I want to explain. So I am 34. I'll be 35 this year. My husband is 38. So we're a little bit late to the investing game, and I really hate that for us, but it's the reality that we're in. So I really wanted to take investing seriously this year. So while I'm focusing on a large savings amount, I'm also equally focusing on our investments. Now, my husband works for a small company. They don't do an employer match on his 401k, but we are still going to max that out. So this year, the limit for the 401k contribution is $24,500. So he is contributing, I believe, like $440 per week into that to max it out for the year. Until we meet with a financial advisor to kind of help dialed in on our investment accounts, I figured I would just start pulling the cash and tucking it away, because if you want to max out a Roth IRA, for example, that's $7,500 per year, it's $145 per week. So I figured it would be better for me to just pull $145 per week, get into the habit of reducing my income from those funds, versus by the time I meet him, I'm trying to play catch up. So again, this is just me keeping track of this. And then once I have that account set up, I will go ahead and deposit the cash, and then I'll transfer it over to our investments. So if you've been following me on my social media, you know that I recently made a rule for myself with investing. So if I purchase anything this year that only benefits myself, for example, I bought a Michael Kors purse for Christmas for myself, bought these binders from Molina. Whatever I spend on that purchase, I am also equally going to invest that money. So I did go back and forth on whether or not I wanted to do just personal purchases or do business purchases as well. And I'm just going to leave that up to my discretion. So one of the things that I will be matching here shortly is I purchased a new phone stand from Canvas, and it was $160. So I am going to invest that money as well. So I think we have $215 tucked away in here already. And I think that this is just going to go into a standard taxable brokerage account, I think is what we're going to do with this. Lastly is our kids' 529 college accounts. So we did recently get this set up for both of our kids. This was more so for friends and family when they ask, what can we get the kids for their birthdays or for Christmas, or do you want to consistently contribute to this? But right now we need to focus on our own ship, and then we can focus on our children. But I'm really glad that we have this set up for now. So this is my 1 month ahead and investment binder. She's cute and she's intentional. So also, for those of you who don't know, this is Kevin. He brings me a lot of joy. I can switch out his faces. So if I ever have a frazzled video or topic that I want to come on here and talk about, I can change his mouth, and he moves around and he's just cute. So this is Kevin. Say hi. Okay, next up is, let's go into our sweet treat binder. So again, I think I will switch out my binders once I get some new colors in, but for right now, here she is in all of her glory. You guys have been asking, and I promise I will come out with it. A lot of you guys have already gotten your hands on this set, and you guys are asking for a 2.0 on the savings challenges. So I will come out with another mini series, I promise, so that you can kind of rotate through them. So this is my Sweet Treats binder. As you can see, I already have cash for the week, so we are going to be playing this. I will put this up on my YouTube channel on another day, but this is her. So, okay, and lastly, I only plan to have 4 binders. Now, I know a lot of people might be like, well, wait, where are your sinking funds? So I don't intend to save for sinking funds right now. I want to be super intentional, and my goals right now are to build up my savings accounts and invest. Maybe later in the year, as we progress and I see how well we're doing with our savings, if I want to adjust, I may add in a binder for sinking funds. For right now, I just don't want to add more. I like seeing my money super condensed and hyper focused. I don't like having my money spread out in a million different places. So This is just what works for me, and that's kind of the whole point of the cash stuffing method, is just to see what works for you. And there's a little bit of trial and error that goes into it. So, okay, so this next one is my Bestie binder. I have not shown her off yet. Here she is. These are all of the women and men in this community that I love to support. I only specifically chose 6 to start with. So if you're not in here, it's not that you're not a bestie. It's just that these are the 6 that I picked, and I will rotate through them as I'm able to support more shops and we complete some challenges along the way. So as you can see, I have some money in here as well. The magnets are from Melina over at the Millennial Dollar. This charm is from Crafted by Coco. This and this are from Izzy's Budgets. These are from Crafted by Coco as well. I just made this dashboard. It says surround yourself with friends who are going to lift you higher. And then again, this is from my collaboration with Melina. Love her, and she matches this color perfectly. So first up is Victoria over at Crafted by Coco. This is one of her savings challenges, so I will put money in this envelope for that. This is from Izzy over at Izzy's Budgets. This, I believe, was a freebie of hers, and I had told her that I absolutely loved it because it went with my Sweet Treat binder. I wanted to use it in here and give her a big shout out. This is from Jen over at Espresso Designs. This is from Angela over at Emzo's Budgets. They love this little Valentine design, and I have a feeling that I will probably not complete this month, so it'll go into February, so it'll tie in perfect. So I hope she and baby are doing well, and the money will go into this envelope. And then the last one is Chelsea over at Be the Happy Turtle. This is her cupcake menu savings challenge. So love it, absolutely love it. So I can't wait to start playing in here. But these are all of my binders. If you guys are happy that I am back and want to see more, please feel free to, any questions that you might have, feel free to drop those in the comments. Otherwise, please like this video, hit the bell to subscribe so that you get notified every time I drop a video. I would sincerely appreciate that. And let's get into this new year, you guys. Let's hit those goals. I am here to cheer you on along the way. And yeah, so I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.